Suscríbete.
Bye.
Okay, here I have the kingfish. In Puerto Rico, we call them sierra. I had 2 steaks of the kingfish, and have you seen kingfish steak? That costs like $5 some cents. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse it up with 1 lemon, and I'm going to pat dry, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. We're going to eat this with tostones. I have 2 saucepans, one for my tostones and another one for the fish. So I'm going to put some oil because we're going to deep fry um, the fish. So I need oil on both of the pan, and you can use any oil of your preference, canola oil, vegetable oil, whatever oil you want. I have some flour. This is an all-purpose flour. I'm just gonna grab a 1 cup measurement, but depending how much you're going to make, that's the amount you're going to put in there. You're gonna put it in a plate or a dish, whatever you have available, and then we're gonna put this in the back. And I already wash the fish. I'm gonna put the temperature a little bit up. And that the season is gonna be only salt and pepper. That's what I'm gonna need for this fish. I'm gonna use a tablespoon as measurement, but that's depend on how you like. And you can put more if you like. And some black pepper also. Right there. And then you're gonna mix it up. Mix everything very well. And I'm gonna bring in a napkin because we're going to um, pat dry the fish. That way they can have the seasoning better and they can stick to the flour can stick better to the fish. I also going to season the fish with salt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some salt on top. Flip them over and then do the same thing with the other side. And then some black pepper. This is one, and I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your fish into the flour, and you're going to flip them and do the same thing in the other side. Okay, here's one, and then we're going to do the other one, and I already put my heat in medium high. I put the heat in medium high, and then we're going to fry this. In Puerto Rico, we eat this a lot with tostones, which is like fried plantains. If you're going near to the beach, you can ask for, we call it sierra frita. That's the name of the fish in Spanish, sierra, which is the kingfish. And they make it real good in there in the island. Now I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the plantain. The plantain is the big one. It has to be green, okay? We're going to cut the edges. And then we're going to do our slit. So be careful, don't go to the other side. So we're going to do 2. And then carefully, sometimes it's a little bit hard to take the skin out. So if you don't, if you're scared to cut yourself, you can use a butter knife. And then you're going to use, you see, try to just, don't use your fingers. Don't use your nails, I'm sorry. Use your fingers. And this skin stain, so you can use glove if you want. And you see, you're going to remove it carefully. And when you're going to fry this, make sure you put your heat in medium, okay? We want to fry the tostones in medium heat. The first, I mean, the first batches. And my stove don't work, so I'm just going to go ahead and probably move it, but let's check. Yes, I'm going to move it. This one don't work. Let's see what happened. Let me see if I can fix it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna use this one. So I just go ahead and put it in medium high because the oil is cold. So the oil has to be hot. But remember, put it in medium for a couple of minutes. And now you're going to cut it approximately like 2 to 3 inches, like this size. And when the oil is hot, then you're gonna put it in the inside the oil. Put it in there and fry them. You're gonna fry this for approximately 5 to 7 minutes until it's done. As you see, I put the oil in 5, and then I'm gonna fry this. I had a tostonera. This is a wood. You can find that on Walmart or any Latino store. But if not, you're gonna get 2 plates. Make sure it's hard plates, and then you're gonna add a little bit oil to those plates, and then you're gonna just smash it, or just have a bag, those cartons, I think it is bags, and use them. I have in here a plate with napkins because that's when the fish is ready. You're gonna put it in there, and then it's time for me to start frying the fish. You're gonna leave that cook for 3 to 5 minutes, course side, or depend on the thickness of the fish. Don't move it, don't do anything, let it cook. And I put it in medium high, number 6, in my electric stove. And here I have my tostones. So I cook in these two things at the same time. And the tostone you can eat it with mayo ketchup, which is mayo and ketchup. And I have a video on how to make mayo ketchup, but it's very easy. It's mayo and ketchup together. Some places they call them pink sauce, but in Puerto Rico we call them mayo ketchup. So I'm gonna turn the tostones, and then we're gonna fry them to the other side. And about the fish, don't put the heat too high. I put it in medium high because you don't want to burn the fish. You want them to cook. So it's time for me to remove my plantain out of the oil. I have a plate here. I'm just gonna place them in there. And you want to, now it's time to put your heat in medium high, because now we're gonna, for the second time, we're going to cook this in a high temperature. This is like double frying. And now with my tostonera or whatever you have available, something you can mash them. Gonna add it in there, smash, and that's it. You see? Put it by the side, and when you have all of them mashed, and then you're gonna add them to the oil. Meanwhile, I'm gonna let the oil to get to a high temperature. Okay, I have all of them ready, and it's time to add them to the. Okay, but I'm going to flip the the fish. I just cook it for 5 minutes. And now I'm gonna let them cook for the other 5 minutes. I have my plantains. So I'm gonna add them in there. And you're just gonna let it cook until nice and crispy. That's gonna take probably 2-3 minutes. So, and I also have it play with a napkin in here. So my plantains are ready. I'm just gonna remove it out of the heat. And automatically that's me, but I always put when it's still hot, I just sprinkle some salt on top, and I also sprinkle um, some garlic powder. And I'm going to make a pink sauce, which is a mayo ketchup on the side. That way I can eat it with the tostones. And I'm just going to take the fish out of the heat. Let's check. Okay, it's done. Okay, now the fish is also ready. Time to take this out. So I'm just gonna put it in here, and I'm going to cut a lemon, and I'm gonna serve this with the tostones, and you also can serve it with any salad, fresh salad. Here is the final result of the kingfish or sierra frita, and I'm gonna serve it with this tostones. So I hope you guys like this video. Remember, if you like it, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you for watching. Until the next video, bye bye.